never say the victor. Well, how's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. Today's video is going to be a little bit of a chatty get ready with me using items that I bought in 2022 and either I've used once or not at all, and the majority were not at all. So if that's something you'd like to see, you're in the right place, and you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so here we are. Are we ready? I love this box. It was, somebody had given me some makeup and they put it in this box and I kept the box because I liked it. But here is makeup that we've not used in 2022 or we've used once in 2022. The majority is new that I've not tried on the channel. And here she goes. Baby. Mom's busy. Is that gonna work? No, hold on. Okay, so we're back. Hopefully we get a few minutes of peace. And again, like I said, we are going to be playing with a majority of things that I did not use in 2022. And as, lash glue, as this is now 2023, who'd have thunk it? I thought now's the chance to use these. So first off, we're going to be using from Lethal Cosmetics, their Jolena collab. This is a YouTuber I am not familiar with, or makeup artist that I'm not familiar with. This is the color story here. This came in my mystery box from Lethal, so we will play with that. I also have, this was viral on TikTok. I sent this one also to my friend Sylvia. This is from Suskeki or Susuki, I don't know. I'm very bad, but it is a highlighter palette and it is these here. They are so beautiful, and I think that was the thing. Some people didn't like them. Some people didn't know that they work a little bit better when they're wet, so if you use a damp sponge, but color does come off on these dry, but apparently better when wet. So we will play with this highlighter today. I was also gifted a couple little things to try. This is from Florence Mills by Florence, or Florence by Mills, the Millie Bobby Brown. There's a setting spray. This was, I believe, a brand that was pretty new at Beauty Bay within the last year or so, Soda. So we have this bronzer that we're going to use. It's so very cute. Let's see, of new things, I have a couple Dose of Colors lippies that came as freebies with my skincare order. Let's see, I have a sample of a Cali Ray mascara to use. I have, let's see, it's things I have not used. And then I have two different eyeliners. I've got a liquid black one by Art Deco, and I have a, like a kohl one here by, does it have a brand? I'm not sure. So anyways, this one that I got on Amazon, I was looking for like a nice smudgy kohl liner. And then for things that and then I've used this before, but I haven't used this one. I've got a little brow gel by Anastasia. And then I've got two things that I've used just once. I've got the NYX Born to Glow foundation, and I have from SheGlam a blush. And anything else that we are missing here, I will supplement from other things. So there we go. There is my box of stuff I didn't use yet, or only used once in 2022. And let's start. So I always use the e.l.f. Putty Primer. So that is going to be good. Get a mirror, that would be helpful. I'm going to go back to my old school one because it's the first one I grabbed. And then we're going to go and put in our primer. Thought we can kind of do this as a New Year's chat as well. It's 2023. I'm filming this actually on New Year's Day. New Year's Eve, I did nothing, just a lot of relaxation and chilling on the sofa with my cats. I went to bed before midnight, but woke up at midnight to, of course, do all the fireworks. And why does eyelash glue stick around forever? I've washed my face the last couple days since I've worn it, and I still got lash glue. I'm telling you. So anyways, but yeah, woke up to the fireworks. Thank goodness they weren't too many, and that my two cats are pretty much bomb-proof, so it didn't bother them at all, which is really nice. But for all the doggos and stuff out there, they can be pretty scary. So there we go. So the other thing I'm going to do, I've been really enjoying them and I'm going to keep playing with them, and I watched them the other day. I'm going to be playing with my Sigma brushes, and I used a sponge for the Born to Glow last time, but I'm going to try it with my new Sigma brush. That one there. I don't have a little table here that is clear to put my little extra container there, but I've been really enjoying this. This is the, what is this, the F90. Hold on, glasses are good before I have makeup. F80, yes. So I've been really enjoying that. That was a freebie also in my order. I hadn't used brushes in a long time. So let's go on with the Born to Glow. I decided, I guess I'm doing my base first. Usually e.l.f. likes at least 30 seconds to set in, so I've given this a shake. I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand first, maybe a little bit more than that. I do remember that this one oxidizes a little bit, but here we go. And plus, since I had it open, we should get to using it before it expires. And I think it was, yes, this is a good color match. So that I was very happy with. Can I read what color it is? It is vanilla. So because they didn't, when I went to get this, because it's quite the popular foundation, they didn't have that many shades in stock, but this looked close enough, and sure enough, I think this is perfect. Now it's supposed to be a glowy, I think it's supposed to be a medium to full, but I'm liking things these days either more light or more medium. Oh, I think I got all of that. I may need a touch more. I don't mind if little things. I've been working on, I'm trying some different, now starting a gel peel, because I've been noticing in one of my videos, a little up close, lighting was weird, so I could really see all my flaws on my skin, and I'm like, I think I need a peel. So I bought a Korean skincare by Dr. G peel, and I've been using that, and I'm hoping that's going to lighten a few spots, but I don't mind if a few little flaws come through in your makeup, or because we're just wanting this more to even, for me anyways, even out redness, because being super pale, I can get red and blotchy looking sometimes, so it's nice too. But I really like this foundation. So, but I do, like I said, I do remember it oxidizes a little bit, so I know it went on as I think the perfect shade like this, but I think it may get a bit darker, but I don't think too much though. I think like half a shade maybe. So since I'm trying to finish this, I'm not going anywhere today, and this is a glowy foundation. This is the last little bit left from my Kimchi Lavender foundation. I've been kind of interspersing this with my Fenty Beauty Lavender, which is my favorite of all time loose powder. And since I don't have a sponge right now, I've been using powder with a brush, and it's been actually doing pretty well too. I usually use a sponge, the same sponge that I put the foundation on, to tap on some powder, but this has been working as well. See, and then it just takes down the shine a little bit, and this sets my face. So I do find, because I didn't really like this kimchi powder too much first out the gate, so I had an extra one and I sold it on Poshmark, but on a really super glowy foundation, this is good. So I am happy that I didn't waste that full container and then I used it. The foundation, on the other hand, I kept trying, but it was a no bueno for me. But so the powder ends up working, as you can see, really, really nicely when you have a super glowy foundation. I guess part of the thing is you want your glowy foundation to be glowy, but I like to be a little bit matte. But this way it doesn't make it too matte, if that makes any sense. You still got the little bit of glow. I think you can still see a little bit, but then it mattes down the majority, so I don't look like I'm glowy from space. But see, this is a really, really good foundation. I can see why. I know a few people really love it. Make Me Up Missa really likes this one. I believe Tia likes this as well, from Tia's Makeup Time. Maybe even Teresa Mulhern I think loves NYX products as well. They have a new foundation coming. They sold at Sephora because I have a Sephora gift card I was given for Christmas, which I'm going to hold for the sale for if I run out of anything, because we have started our no buy. But spoiler alert, December was the soft start. I wanted to do basically 13 months, but I thought, you know, just try in December to see if we get started. And I did really, really well up till Unearthly releasing a mystery box for Valentine's Day, and they released it before the new year started, so I went ahead and bought it. So there we go. But other than that, I didn't buy really anything in December makeup wise. I did end up buying some pants for work, but like I said, I was trying December as a soft no buy. I did really well except for pants for work and a mystery box, so I think we're gonna try and make 2023 a success. All right, so we've got that on. Now I'm gonna go and grab, so I got from Odin's, I have two of them. I got one in one mystery box, and then I got one in a second mystery box. This was a double-ended brush, but the one end came off, but it has a nice smooth edge. So I've been using this as a bronzer brush, and I like it. So we are gonna go into Soda, and I believe this, did I just say light? I want to say this is in the shade Milk Chocolate or 101. Is there a shelf life on here? Yeah, like a 36-month shelf life. That's good. I just got it though, so I'm not in worry of it running out, because I am working on a Color Effects bronzer at the moment, which just hit pan, so I will definitely finish that in the next 6 months, and then I can start my next one. But here we go. Let's give this one. It is a bit glowy, and it seems to have like a highlighter-y type thing, so I guess it's supposed to be a kind of a glowy bronzer. So let's pick a whack up there and see what happens. Ooh, that is very light. Not much is grabbing on here, which is kind of okay. I really have no, I think I'd rather build up a bronzer than have to damage control. Oh, that's better. Do a crap ton of damage control. Ooh, I like this color. Ooh, I like that. See, and then I get a little bit of shine back in. So matting down with powder wasn't that big of a deal, because I get a little bit from here, and then I will get a little bit, of course, from highlighter. When I don't have fringe, then I usually do around the edge, but I do have fringe now, so I don't really need to. Oh, this is a nice color, hey? Just a little bit. For a little definition and carving out. Nice, okay. So that's cute. So let's quickly do brows. I'm going to use that Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. This one I believe is a clear one. I do have a colored one that came in my Poshmark mystery bag, and I think this one was a sample through Sephora maybe? I don't know. But I have bought this in the past and I really liked it. And usually when my brows, like they are now, are clean, and because they were done only, what is it, 2 weeks ago or so, they're still in good nick, then I just like a little gel, or a little gel with a little bit of color, just to clean them up. I mean, these days I like a little bit color because I do have a little bit of sparsity, but that's okay. Because I kind of waffle back and forth in liking a heavier brow or a lighter brow. So the last week or so I've been liking a lighter brow. So there we are. There we go, little bronzer. So yes, I'm really enjoying this. I've been working on my Stila, so I think once I've done my Stila, I'm gonna go straight to this one because I think I am enjoying that. All right, let's do a little blusher. All right, so this is one that I got through SheGlam. I took this when I bought the foundation compact that I was testing with the Danessa Myricks. I threw this, I think when I got those two plus this, I think I got free shipping or cheaper shipping. So it has this fun, I was it Make Me Up Miss, I think I saw was using this. I thought this was so fun. It's kind of like a peachy-ish color. And then I remember I saw some people doing that across the nose, kind of, so I want to see if that, because I've been trying to have a little bit higher, so I don't know if I want to do that cross thing. It does look cute when people do it, but let's go like that on the nose. And let's just pat this out. Again, usually with a cream blush, I use a sponge as well. So usually I wash my sponge in the morning, use it for foundation, then powder, and then a blush, and then I wash it again for the next time I use it. But since we've been playing with the brush and liking using brushes again, I'm going to retire the Colored Rain sponge, which was starting to get grainy anyways, because it started to disintegrate, that I've been using the last I don't know how many months, and before starting a new one, I'm going to play a little bit longer with my Sigma brush. I mean, if I find a foundation that doesn't like a brush, but so far the Stila and now this one, really, it seems to really like a brush. So this is a very light blush, and this way we also don't have to worry about it clashing with any eyeshadow looks that we do, because I have no plan. Which, oh, there's my kitty. Which, surprise, is the normal. Let's leave the highlighter though till, excuse me, until last, and let's play with an eye. So I've been playing with the Suva Beauty here, and I've been, it's, I don't know if you can see, but it's, yeah, see, it's basically almost done. I've been using it pretty much consistently since I've got it, so I've been using it every day, and days when I do looks, videos, so it's, I would say it's lasted me all of November, all of December, and a few days in October. So yeah, so basically I would say 2 months now, 2 solid months of use. Wearing makeup almost every single day. So it's lasted really good. I really like it. I've got a couple other ones that I need to use up first, but if I do an order again after next year, or I totally run out of eye primers, I would definitely buy this one again. I love the gals at Suva, or the staff at Suva, everybody at Suva. Here we go. Yeah, right? I like this primer. Okay. So let's play with eyeshadows. So again, this is the Jolena and Lethal Cosmetics. This is a great, I want to say, everyday palette. You can take it into night as well, but it's got a good mix of neutrals, some shimmers, a couple brights. Honey, I'm busy. I'm busy later, okay? I thought she's gonna listen to me. Here we go. So what are we gonna use? Okay, so when you have so much stuff on your desk, you keep shutting off your video. So anyways, we're gonna take this brush from Sigma. This is the E30 pencil, because I want to do, I think, a winged out look. I don't know what I want to do. The blue is really catching my attention, but so is that purple. I've just recently done some green looks, so we're gonna stay away from the green shimmer. So why don't we do a bit of a neutral eye with a pop of blue? Yeah, why not? I'm just going to be going on a zoom. So I'm going to take the darkest shade in here. I should remember to put them on top. Can I read this? Cold Brew. So we're going to go into Cold Brew, and then we're going to put this on. So I hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve, and I hope 2023 goes excellent. I will find out how excellent my 2023 is going to go when I find out how much my car bill is going to be on Wednesday. I went to see Jinx and Della on the 30th, and I almost missed them because the night before, the actuator, which is the thing that works the locks on my car, stopped working, and I couldn't get into my car. I had to get BCAA to come out the next day, the day of the show, and honey, no. Later, okay? Take it in on the day of the show. So they came, got the door open. I was able to drive it to Mazda, and then I couldn't lock the door, and Mazda didn't have time to look at it till the end of the day. And then the part that's needed, and that's what I thought it was, the lock part, they won't get until Wednesday. So my car is having a vacation at Mazda currently, and I'm stuck at home, and I don't know how much it's going to be. I'm hoping, because I forgot to ask what the part was going to be, but I'm hoping if it would have been something outrageous, they would have let me know ahead of time, you know, try and sell me a new car, not that I can afford a new car. But luckily for me and my friend, because my friend ended up damaging her car in the big snow, so we were both carless. We were lucky. We had an amazing friend and her husband come and give us, because they were going to the show as well, and they picked us up, went to the show. We had dinner in the show, and then drove us home, which was very, very sweet. Shout out to you, Martha, and your husband John. It is so greatly appreciated. You have no idea. I had other friends also offer to drive, but I wasn't going to have people come out to drive, come out here to drive me down to the show, and then have to come pick me up somewhere, and they weren't even going to the show. I had been convinced that I was not going to be able to go, but again, there are some angels out there in the world that come through for you, and it's so appreciated. Because usually as the one with the car in my friend group, a lot of times I'm the one that does the driving, so it's nice actually to have somebody come and bail me out. That is really nice. All right, yes, I know we've got the same shape going again. I can't help it. I quite like it, but it's kind of devilish, isn't it? Right now with this cold brew shade, and I'm going to take this across a little bit. So I kept wanting to look up this Jolena person here, but I keep forgetting. I have a very short, wow, none of these are matching up very well. Very short-term memory. It's awful. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I should have an angle-y brush here. Yes, I have an angle brush here. I'm going to see if I can clean that up. So yeah, I've been wanting to look this person up to see what kind of makeup looks they do, but my short-term memory has made me keep forgetting. Alrighty, so that was cold brew. Alright, and what color do we want to do next? If you like watching Drag Race and you like all the different drag queens, two of my favorites are Belle de la Creme and Jinx Monsoon, the Queen of the World. We're going to go with this one. And they put on a Christmas show every year, except during COVID. And yeah, spectacular, absolutely spectacular. Two such talented queens. They do my head in. All right, so I'm gonna blend a little bit of this other brown shade before I go into a blue, and it's called Serendipity. So it's this one here. The blue, in case I forget, it's A in brackets Mar, so I guess for Amar. So let's take a little bit of Serendipity, just a little bit, kind of blend. Might have to re-intensify the colors a little bit, but I just want to go like so into the middle, and kind of drag it into cold brew. Like so, see, and then it just gives a nice blend. Just a simple look. I love lethal shadows, but I don't even think I've seen, I guess I could Google that too, or look on YouTube. I haven't even seen any reviews on this palette. Kind of came out of nowhere. I think I just saw it on the website. I don't remember seeing a release for it. I saw it a few times. I kind of was tempted when they had sale, so I'm glad I didn't, because then I got it in my mystery box. All right, so I'm gonna go there and re-intensify that, because I think when I was trying to even it out, I kind of didn't put enough shade in the extra boop that I put there. think that's better, right? A little bit. Doesn't, like, when I look in my mirror, it looks all dark, but I don't, maybe it's just the lighting, because it's not patchy at all. The lighting is making it look like it is, but tis not. Tis not. All right, there we go. We'll use this first setting and we'll use it for the shimmer. So this is that Florence by Mills setting spray. My friend doesn't like setting sprays, so here we are. So yay me, I love setting sprays. Usually if I get samples or little ones, those are the ones I use for shimmers, and then I just use my regular one for my face. But we'll do this for both today. So again, this was the color Amar. So we were gonna go take that blue shade and we're going to do that up front, like so. Let's spray a little. There we go. And then let's put that up front. Ooh, hello, Amar. Ooh, that is a gorgeous blue. Wow. Alright, I may need to take a light and then just blend along the top. Ooh, that is pretty. Ooh, makes me want to try that green, those green shimmers too. Maybe on the bottom lash line? Can add a bit of a green shimmer. Wow, this goes on so beautifully. Like a little bit of spray and boop. It is, wow, that is nice. It's very intense. So yeah, I guess I got sidetracked there. So yeah, so if it isn't costing me $1,000 to fix the door thing, then 2023 hopefully will be okay. So that's how I'm going to judge how my year is going to turn out. Okay, so I'm going to take this latest shade, and it is called Scandal, and it's the one in the corner here. So I'm just going to grab that. It's the lightest beige, which I might have mentioned before would have always been the shade that I used to always set my lid back in the day when I just wore mostly, you know, neutrals with a pop of color. So I just want to, along the edge, to just kind of straighten. You know, I took my eye primer a little high, but I just want to kind of just straighten that line out. So that's the other thing that's good with these super neutral colors that are like basically the color of your eyelid. Then when you want to straighten out, clean up an edge. I mean, I know some people use concealer, but I don't like to have too much liquidy stuff on the lid, because when you've got wrinkly lids, it then looks super heavy, which I'm trying not to do here. Yeah, it's a shame that there's a gold in here, but not a brown shimmery shade, but I like it. Now, I didn't get any fallout today. Ooh, a very smidgy bit. But there we go. Nice. So for the bottom lash line, I'm just going to still go back into the darkest shade Cold Brew, and I think I'm just going to do that along the bottom. Shut off my camera again. All right, let's take the Cold Brew and then just bring it along the bottom. I don't know if we're going to end up using the liner, but we'll see. That's just for now. Yeah, it's all right. I didn't plan anything. I just wanted to play with some of these things that I not used this year, so it's okay. I'm thinking now a rounded look would have probably been better, but that's okay. Let's see, for the inner corner, let's try and do this without shutting off my camera. So for inner corner, let's just sneak in a little bit of this purple shade. What is that called? Loyalty. So I'll just take a little bit of that purple, and then we're just going to stick that on our inner corner. See how that looks? Yeah, it's a pretty shimmer too. It's really hard to see because I'm just putting a teeny bit in the inner corner. But there we go. So like I said, we're just playing with this. I think I mean, a liner's a liner, but let's go with this smudge proof. It's supposed to be like to do like a really black smoky eye. That's what I got it. And then it's supposed to stay put. So it's this one here. If I can find what the actual name brand is, I'll try and pop it up. And then it is so it's that little liner there. And let's see if we put that in the waterline, how this works. Oh, I really do like that purple. I wonder if I can just add, oh hi baby, a little purple underneath as well. Maybe drag it over a little bit. So let's take a little bit more of that Loyalty shade. And then we can, yes honey, yes honey. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so there we go. That's playing with the Lethal Exogelina palette. Now, let's quickly do a mascara. So the mascara, where did I put it? Was here we go. I got this sample through Sephora. I had seen somebody else review it and they said they really liked it. So this was from Cali Ray. I like the little blue or turquoisey greenish seafoam. There we go, seafoam into purple. I'm slightly color challenged. So it's got a wand like that, and let's just pop that on. Anyways, that was her. I'll pop in a little clip, so that'll be her. Mascara. Okay. So there is that. So we're getting there. Okay. Let's highlighter. So that. Checking those out to there. We've got Peachy Cheek. So maybe we'll use these ones here. Let me get my highlighter brush. Excellent. And then we're gonna go and give it a gentle spray, because like I said, that's what I had read, that having this a little wet. Oh, this one is the key. So just a spray, and then I did it on the top there, and then I can just grab a little bit, put it on like so without getting it too wet. I'm going to mix between the two. I guess it's the tulips. And then let's see, Suske. Do you know how to pronounce that? Oh, look, see? Oh, it's not just pretty. In the container. Hi, baby, mom's almost finished. Yes, ooh. Ooh. This is a nice highlighter. Hello, I see you. Oh, nice. Okay, maybe I can see why it did go a little viral. Yes, honey. If you keep meowing at me, I'll pick you up. Then and then you have to show everybody your face. Oh, I know. I know. Yeah. Here, let me take a little video. Or is she gonna go away now that I'm putting a video on? Hi, honey. Hi. Hi. Now you're not gonna say anything? Yeah. Alrighty, so there's the highlighter. So now what I'm going to do before doing lipstick, I'm going to buff. There we go. Then let's give ourselves a spray with this setting spray. Whoa. Wow. Ooh, this is very, I thought when I was putting highlighter that I smelt it. Ooh, that's very flowery, and it goes on. Woo, look at that. I am like soaking wet. Okay, that is quite the sprayer. I think I'm definitely going to use this just for doing shimmers. Wowza. Woo. Holy crap. All right, so what we have left here, I'm just going to quickly draw these down here. Ooh, I am seriously wet. All right. So, lipstick. So I received from Dose of Colors these two here. This is Glasses. This is in the shade Stone, and then this is in the shade Mondays. Ha ha ha. Days, Mondays. Ha ha ha. So it's kind of this reddish shade. At least this is box. This is pink. ish. So let's see what it looks like inside. So there we go. It is a liquid lip. So that is kind of a mauvey pink. And then Mondays. Yes, that shade there. I think we're going to go with Mondays, I think. I don't need the boxes anymore. All right, let's try this one. Oh, and it smells just as good as their lip gloss does. So that is Mondays. Let's let this dry a little bit, and then we will see if we want to smack a little bit of the lighter one in the center. So let me clean up, brush out my hair, and then we can have some quick final thoughts. All right, that didn't take too long. Just quickly brushed out my hair, put away a couple things, chatted to my cat, who always is quiet until I start filming. I don't know where she's getting this from. But anyways, let's have a quick chat. We've had a chance for this to dry down a little bit. Let's just add a little bit of stone in the center. Right, that was the one, right? I'm grabbing the right one, yes. Oh, that's really pretty. There we go. Just lightened up the center a little bit, so that way we use both of them. So the products we didn't use in 2022, what do we think? Working our way backwards, I love Dose of Colors. Their lip gloss is amazing, and I'm happy to report the liquid lip is just as good. And I do have some of their bullet lipsticks, which I really love as well. So Dose of Colors is always a win. We didn't end up using the Art Deco liquid liner. It's probably going to work like every other black liner, so we'll just leave it as a backup for when I run out. I did like this little waterproof and smudge-proof eyeliner here, just for in the waterline, and so far so good. It's not moving. It's only been 10 minutes though, but here we go. I always do like the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Brow Gel. They're staying, they're not moving, so that is good. The eyeshadow palette, yeah, it's good. This blue is really nice. This purple, I like to do a little bit more with it. It was just a quick play just to use some of the things that we've not used in 2022. So there we go. I'm really liking this highlighter. Look at that. So a little bit of a spray, and look at this shine. It's awesome. The bronzer, I like the bronzer a lot. It's a nice light shade. It just gives me a little bit that I like because I don't usually use a lot of bronzer, so having one really light for just a teeny bit of definition is nice. The SheGlam blush is really pretty. This is a very neutral color, but it went on really nice, blended out really nice. So there you go, you see it on my nose. The Born to Glow by NYX, I really like this one. I think, yeah, it does oxidize a teeny bit, but not a lot. Like maybe up to half a shade. But that is okay. It's still a good shade, pretty good shade match, I think. So there we go. And I love it. It's nice and nice and glowy. So when I add a little bit of powder, it makes it a little less glowy, but it's, I think, the perfect mid that I like. The only thing I am not super fond of, and only because the sprayer is aggressive. It's got anger issues, and it's quite the flowery scent, but it feels nice on the skin. It did dry relatively quick for the fact that I pretty much had a shower with this thing, but I'm going to use this once I finish up the little bit I have for my shimmer that I use for my shimmers. I will use this one because, like I said, the sprayer is, yeah, she's got anger issues. Alrighty, so that's it. That is just my quick play, starting off 2023 using things from 2022 that I never had a chance to use or use more than once. And everything I've had a little bit, except for the eyeshadow palette I just got last month. So there we go. That's it from me. If you liked this, hopefully it's not too long, get ready with me with items from 2022. Please give us a like, comment, and subscribe, or maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still fight with aggressive setting sprays together. As always, behave make good choices, and we'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.